Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. This is Martina. In a recent video I have shown you this big journal. Her name is Enchanting Opulence and she turned out to be really pretty and with a lot of wonderful fabrics and Indian lace and trims and whatsoever. So it was so much fun to make her, and I was aware of the fact that because she's such a big one, the initial video which I made, would be a long one. And I know that it's not so easy to really stay until the very end of a video. So I thought, maybe I can keep the tension a little bit up and tell you that there is a secret which I'm going to reveal only towards the end of this video. Namely, what is behind this really pretty cover. Well, this was my intention, but it did not work out because, you know, I can see the statistics and I saw that not too many of you really stayed until the end or looked at the end of my video. So I thought, well, I nevertheless want to share with you what is behind this cover, because I have used pretty fabric and I have done something which I have not yet done. So maybe it's worthwhile showing, and this is what I'm going to do, and I promise it will not be that long. So again, you have to say it again. This is a wonderful Indian sari trim, really pretty and vintage, which I have further decorated with lace, vintage sari silk. I have attached this really pretty earring, broken earring, also from India. I have attached a butterfly, not from India, and I also had attached this one. So now you are going to wonder why, and I show you. You also see a bow here, which I'm going to open, and you don't see, but you are going to see now, there is another bow which is here. And then I'm going to also take off this one. So now fasten your seat belts. Look at this. Isn't this pretty? So the inside of this really pretty sari trim had this wonderful green fabric, and I couldn't resist. I have to make it visible. I have to show it. And also this, as I said, this sari silk is so well in tune with these colors. Really pretty. And then what I did is I also have attached a little pocket, and this pocket also stems from a sari trim. So it's really nice. And then I made this journaling card, which also comes in this teal, blue, greenish color scheme. And here, because I have sewn it on and I didn't like my sewing, I have attached this trim, which I have in my stash for many years, and I thought, I don't know if I ever going to use it, and now it came in very handy, and it's here. So, but what is the secret? What is the thing with what is behind? Well, there is a little booklet on top of the real journal, the real big journal, which you have seen in my recent video. But I have attached another booklet, and this booklet is also very pretty, and it is removable because I have attached it here with this leather thread, and you can take it off if you don't like it. So, but let's open it. First of all, I have used this really pretty digital paper which comes from the Graphic Fairy, and it's so nice, and of course the green tones perfect. Then this wonderful I think it's also from a sari fabric and some lace, and on the inside I have attached bookmark where I also made a tassel, because I'm a little bit into tassel making currently. I have attached this tassel, and I have also attached this bookmark in a way that you can take it off easily, because, well, it's sorry, I have to move it around because it's so big. It's attached with a loop on this button, on this vintage button, and the inside of this bookmark, which has been formed by a wonderful brocade trim, I have covered with Indian sari silk, vintage sari silk, so it looks nice. And I have attached a Velcro because if I had not done that, it would have been moving around, so I didn't want it. And the nice thing is the Velcro on this side, this is the soft side, and this is the rough side. And the rough side is not visible, so you can easily attach it here. Inside this side pocket, you find one of these William Morris design postcards, which come from the Victoria and Albert Museum in London. And I have a collection of those. And they come in very handy, and it's nice, and it's pretty green. Therefore, it sits here. And now this little booklet is not too big, and it's not overly decorated, but it's still nice, I think. And I'm going to show you quickly. So this is Japanese paper. Wonderful colors. Again, I'm in love with these colors. And I'm also in love with this sari ruffle, which I made. And you see it's fraying, as it must be. So this is just some cotton lace. Here I have made a little side pocket and the journaling card and a tag. But overall it's meant to be used for writing, for taking with you, or for further decorating. So there's some fine lace, there's some green paper. This is glued on, so just decoration. Some special paper which also has a little bit of bling bling. Coffee dyed paper in yellow. And what you see here is, you see that I have bound this journal with typically I use this five stitch pamphlet stitch approach, and I did it here as well. But on top I have also attached it with this leather, or I think it's leather, I'm not sure, thread, which makes it movable. So if you open the bow, you could take it off. Some stamping here. Some pretty green lace, cotton lace. So, and here on the back side you also see another pocket, 2 pockets, and inside there's just a collection of different journaling cards, all of them sewn around, just little and pretty and cute. And that's the back side, a pretty bird. And that's it. So, I wanted to reveal the secret which most of you have not seen. So, and for those of you who have not seen the real video, the big one, you may want to go ahead and have a look in my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for watching. It was a pleasure as usual, and this was your Martina. Bye bye.